The United States on Friday imposed sanctions related to human rights in North Korea. They are the first sanctions implemented against the North under the Biden administration. Marking Human Rights Day, the U.S. Treasury blacklisted 10 organizations worldwide, including the North Central Public Prosecutor's Office, for enforcing unfair laws and using concentration camps. As the former Minister of Social Security and current Minister of People's Armed Forces, Lee Young-gil has been added to a list of 15 people for engaging in anti-human rights activities. Agencies serving as brokers to help North Koreans work illegally abroad are also blacklisted, including a Russian university. The U.S. says it is continuously putting pressure on dictatorships for the sake of human rights and democracy.
We believe our death toll from this event will exceed 50 Kentuckians, probably end up closer to 70 to 100 lost lives. Remember, each of these are children of God, irreplaceable to their families and to their communities. But we will make it through this. We will rebuild. We are strong, resilient people. And we're going to be there every step of the way. I'm going to be in Western Kentucky a little later today, as soon as it is safe to travel.
Starting with Lebanon now, where a large explosion has rocked a Palestinian camp in the southern port city of Tyre, causing a number of deaths and injuries. The incident took place in the Burj Shamali camp in the Lebanese city of Tyre, where arms stored for the Palestinian Hamas group exploded in the refugee center. Although the exact number of casualties has not yet been confirmed, rescuers say that there could be as many as 12 dead. Videos from the scene show a number of small bright red flashes above the southern city, followed by a large explosion.
Tonight, the safety of the water supply for hundreds of thousands of people on Oahu in question.
This is crossed off.
The water in my hall's house is off limits.
And it smelled like I was pumping gas in my car.
Paul and at least 1,500 other families in Honolulu mini-military started seeing fuel in their water about 2 weeks ago.
A lot of us got sick at the same time. Headaches, nausea, stomach pain.
Even Mai's cats were vomiting. 17-year-old Jaden Benia rushed to the emergency room with a severe rash and swelling. And residents continue to report tainted, cloudy water.
But when you let it sit, this is what you get.
You can see that translucent sheen. According to the Navy, the fuel came from the Red Hill Fuel Facility, which was built during World War II and stores millions of gallons of fuel. And that leaky fuel facility sits only 100 feet over a major aquifer that supplies water to Honolulu.
We start the program in Cameroon. Our sources tell us that at least 25 people have been killed in the far north region. This due to fighting between fishermen, farmers and herders of different communities. Access to water is reportedly at the heart of the conflict. The UNHCR warns that the lack of rainfall has dried up rivers and ponds in the area. Thousands of residents have fled to neighbouring Chad due to the violence.
Encouraged by Belarusian guards, dozens of illegal migrants attacked the Polish border for yet another night. The border guard recorded 80 such incidents.
Blinding lasers, stroboscopic lights and being pelted with stones. This is what Polish officers and soldiers on the border with Belarus face every day. These attacks are organised under supervision of the Belarusian forces. Last night about 125 people took part. Just after midnight, a group of 75 people crossed the border and were stopped and turned back. This year we recorded 38,000 attempts to cross the border from Belarus into Poland. In December alone, there have been 500 such attempts.
German Chancellor Olaf Scholz is on his first trip abroad since taking office. He traveled today to Brussels, where he's been holding talks with European Union leaders. In the Belgian capital, Chancellor Scholz also met NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg to discuss Russia's troop buildup near the border with Ukraine. Scholz says that he wants to revive negotiations with Russia in the hopes of de-escalating tensions. The NATO meeting topped off a busy schedule for the new chancellor on only his second full day in office.
Olaf Scholz began his day in Paris with a business lunch with French President Emmanuel Macron. A quick bonjour in front of the Élysée Palace, then off to discuss Franco-German relations and challenges facing the EU.